evening, everybody, and welcome to the Liberty North Fieldhouse here in beautiful Liberty, Missouri for tonight's matchup between the St. Joe Central Indians and the Liberty North Eagles. I'm Brock Dorton.
And I'm Zach Klugen. These two teams match up very well against each other. Both have been struggling lately, but tonight we'll see if they can put their streak back in the right direction. I can't wait to see how this game turns out. You know, these teams have played together a couple times this year, and they're both in the same conference, so I can't wait to see how these teams match up tonight.
It's a final conference game for both teams. It'll be very exciting to see, and we'd like to show you, we could not do this without our sponsors.
Hawthorne Bank in Liberty is a proud supporter of the Liberty School District. At Hawthorne Bank, we understand the importance of a strong community and a strong school district. We also understand the importance of a strong financial future for our school district's families and for our local businesses.
I'm Melissa Hubble.
I'm Katie Colbert.
I'm Lynn McClure. I'm Nick Richmond, and Hawthorne Bank is proud to support KLPS and the Liberty Public School District.
Hawthorne Bank, with you every step. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Creating innovative professional sports content to entertain and thrill our community. Creating a professional broadcast environment for tomorrow's television professionals. And professional service for our district partners and its stakeholders. Niles Media Group. Excellence today, innovation tomorrow. Exceptional service always.
Thank you and welcome back, everyone, as the national anthem is currently being played here at Liberty North High School. We stated earlier, this is a final conference game for both teams. Liberty North faces Kearney tomorrow night, or Friday night, as boys will play tomorrow night for senior night. It's a very important game. Liberty North is looking to get to double-digit wins for the first time this year. Zach, what do you see this coming down to?
You know, before we start talking about that, I just want to say how proud I am to be an Eagle. As we look, as the national anthem is playing, everybody is standing up, and that just makes me feel really patriotic and really proud of my school. You know, I just want to, you know, I'm really proud to be an Eagle, and I love it here at Liberty North. But, you know, this is a really, really good matchup. I think these two teams, you know, are very equal in size, and they're also equal in their key players. You know, they match up very well against each other, and they play each other a lot, so they know exactly who to block and who to look out for. So, you know, it's always fun to see a good basketball game. And that's what I think we have here tonight. It's just a good basketball game.
Yep, indeed. You see Central getting introduced right now. As Central has been announced, as we're waiting for Liberty North's lights go down, it's time for the Eagles to be introduced. First one introduced for Liberty North is senior Mia Emerson.
Yeah, she's really played great all year, especially last Friday night against Truman High School. She really stood out to me as one of their key players, so definitely keep an eye on her tonight.
Kyla Wolke will also be playing for them, their junior, along with sophomore Jamie Jackson.
Yeah, I didn't see Kyla get as much playing time as I thought she would Friday night, so it'll be interesting to see if she plays a little bit more tonight.
Emma Perry, the daughter of the coach, is out there, freshman, very good in her own right.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how she progresses over the next 4 years, as there is a lot of pressure being the coach's kid, but she's really handling the pressure well this year.
She has indeed, as finally Rachel Spanhauer.
Also a freshman, but she's very tall and very, very good at her defense, so keep an eye on her tonight.
Those are Liberty North's starting lineup. As we get ready to start here between Liberty North and St. Joe Central as soon as the court is cleared. My bad. Yes, it is Richard Spanhauer out there. Also plays volleyball. It's good to see multi-sport athletes. I am one myself, as are you. very good way to give yourself immersed pride in the school.
Yeah, there's nothing really like a bond you can have with your team, you know. You really grow close to all your friends and they become more like family. And it's just really great to get involved in high school activities like this.
As it'll be number 24, Lauren Einman out there for St. Joe Central on the tip, and Rachel Spanhauer for Liberty North. As it bounced off a few players, but Liberty North has it. And we're underway here tonight. Jackson over to Emerson. Emerson drives inside, cuts it back out to Spanhauer. Spanhauer with it. Spanhauer over down below. Round, gets it up back to Spanhauer. Spanhauer with the ball. Inside, almost stolen away, but recovered by Perry to Wolke. Wolke drives, passes it to Jackson. Jackson with the ball, holding it back over to Emerson. Emerson shoots for three. Clanks off, however, rebound on the ground. Wolke has it, but she's locked up with somebody's leg.
Yeah, that was a very good shot by Emerson, and I wouldn't be surprised if later in the game she starts making those as she gets more warmed up.
St. Joe Central will get the ball to start here now. Here comes St. Joe Central. The ball is being carried out by number 32, Courtney Newman. Passes it out. Shot immediately. Clanked off. Rebound. Out of bounds. It'll remain St. Joe Central basketball.
You know, Brock, I'm not sure that they need to be taking shots that quickly this early in the game. I would take my time, you know, kind of get settled in, relax in the game. As we just saw a player go to the ground right there. What do you think?
Sniper.
Yep.
St. Joe Central now has it. Passing it around. Good movement here. Desmond Duncan. Over. Down low. Shot goes up. Clanks off. And there's a foul called on the play. It'll be Liberty North basketball. It's against St. Joe Central. Jamie Jackson will take it up for the Eagles now.
Yeah, we did see there that St. Joe started to pass the ball a little bit more. I think that's going to be more efficient.
Emerson loses the ball here, and it's recovered by Duncan. And Duncan, the Indians come up the court. Drives inside, shot goes up, clanks off, rebounded by Duncan, airballs it, rebounded by St. Joe Central, and a foul is finally called.
I would have called a foul a little bit earlier on that play. It looked like, you know, she was kind of just charging there.
Getting ready for the inbound here.
But, you know, I think that's good that the referees didn't call it. I really like to see when they let the players play out, you know, not as strict with their refereeing, you know. Keeps the game more interesting, gets a little tension in there, makes it interesting.
Newman with it. Nice little pass down to Wettlaufer. Wettlaufer across court as a drive-in by number 11, Bachman. Bachman has to get it out over to Duncan. Duncan, Wettlaufer drives inside, shot goes up, and it clanks off as no shots have gone down for either team in their first two possessions.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes into the game, and the score is still 0-0. Do you think that could reflect how the rest of the game is going to go? Very low scoring?
Jamie Jackson's shot clanks off the back iron as there's a rugby scrum for the ball. That's 4 bodies so far in this game that have been on the ground. Liberty North will maintain possession, however. Jackson inbounds. Jackson to Emerson. Emerson wide open down to the basket. Got it. Layup good.
You really see the seniors starting to take control here for this Liberty North team. As they only have a couple seniors this year. So it's usually the freshmen and sophomores who take the team charge, but we saw a senior score the first points right there, so that's really good for her.
Bach has it. Bachman has it. Passes it over. Drive inside. Met immediately by Liberty North. Shot 3. Clanks off the front of the iron. Rebound by Liberty North. Here come the Eagles, and they have numbers. Jackson with it. She gets fouled hard. As Liberty North will maintain possession here. Kyla Wolke who will inbound it for the Eagles. Same lineups in for both teams as the starters have remained in. Jackson with it. Jackson drives. Passes it over to Emerson. Emerson sees the uneven amount of Eagles on the court. Passes it over to Wolke. Wolke has it. Drives inside. Shot goes up and it misses. Rebound by St. Joe Central. Newman with it. Newman passes over to Bachman. Bachman drives inside. Shot goes up. Bounces off. Rebounded by Emerson. Here comes Emerson and the rest of the Eagles. Emerson pump fakes, then gets over to Jackson. Jackson quickly over to Spanhauer. Spanhauer over to Wolke. Wolke over to Emerson. Emerson drives and fouled on the play. Timmy Emerson will now be shooting free throws. Her first of the night and the first of the night for both teams.
You know, one of the off-the-bench players for the Liberty North team that I noticed is not playing right now is Dylan Fancher. She is a very, very good freshman player. Not very tall, but she really can shoot. You know, we saw Friday night, she had a great game, got into the double digits for scoring, so let's see what she can do tonight.
As Emerson makes both her free throws. 4-0 Liberty North High School. Here comes St. Joe Central. Newman with it. Passes across the giant Eagle Head logo. Down to Bachman. Bachman over. Back to Newman. Newman down low to Bachman. Bachman has it. Passes it over to Newman. Newman shot. It's going around. Shot for three. Misses. Rebounded by Liberty North High School. Spanhauer has another board on the night. As here comes Jamie Jackson. Jackson loses the ball there. Passes out for three. Clanks out the front iron. And here comes St. Joe Central. St. Joe Central now has the numbers. Bachman with it. Bachman drives inside. Shot goes up and it misses. Rebound. Next shot. Clanks off. Rebounded still. No. Jimmy Jackson steals the ball away from St. Joe Central.
Yeah, we're halfway through this first quarter and we've only seen 4 points scored. So I'm expecting a low-scoring game tonight.
That's perfectly fine. As long as Liberty North comes out the win, it's fine. Wolke with it. Wolke over to Emerson. Almost immediately gets it stolen by Duncan, and they're going to say there was a foul called. Liberty North will maintain possession. And Kyler Wolke with the ball. St. Joe Central makes substitutions. Liberty North will not. Never mind, here comes one substitution. As Talia Emerson comes in for Liberty North. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll maintain Eagle basketball. Talia with it. Long pass is knocked away, but thankfully recovered by Jamie Jackson. Jackson back out to Talia. Talia, weird pass over to Wolke. Wolke over to Perry. Perry back to Jackson. Jackson holding.
Yeah, Talia needs to really calm down. She's really rushing her passes and not really thinking them through, making it kind of look awkward.
Jamie Jackson's three clanks off the front iron as she gets completely obliterated with a clothesline there by Newman from St. Joe Central. As St. Joe Central will have the ball as it went out on Jamie Jackson, it seems. It'll be inbound by Inman, St. Joe Central, and here comes Newman. Down to Wettlaufer. Passing around, it's Newman now. Newman down low, a shot goes up, clanks in and out, rebounded by Talia Emerson. Here comes Perry, down to Emma, to Mia, to Jackson, back to Mia. Shot goes up, misses, rebounded by Ayman. Wide open three on the way by Wettlaufer, misses. Rebounded by Liberty North. Here come the Eagles yet again. And Dylan Fancher, as you mentioned, Klug, is now into the game. Talia, all the way over to her sister Tamia. Shot goes up for three. Clanks off, rebounded by St. Joe Central. Newman now with it. She's going to stop and wait for her offense to set up. Holding, gets it out and over, back to Newman. Newman for three. Got it! 4-3, Liberty North leads. So the first points here for St. Joe Central come at about the 2-minute remaining mark here in the first quarter. Here comes Jackson. Jackson almost throws it over the head of her teammate. And traveling is called against Talia Emerson. St. Joe Central basketball. Inbound to Newman. She's waiting for the setup. Passes it. Passes it again. Central keeps passing the ball. They're well spread out, trying to get Liberty North off guard, try to get them out of position. And right there would have been an excellent opportunity to shoot a three there. Newman now with it again. Pass it out. Fakes the shot. Pump fakes a pass, drives inside, shot goes up, and an air ball. Misses again, and it's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Still, St. Joe Central basketball.
Yeah, St. Joe is not making very many shots right now. I don't know what's going on, but it's just like kind of unlike them. They're missing almost everything.
Neither team's really making many shots right now. 4-3 the score. Timeout. No, they're going to call a 5-second violation against St. Joe Central.
I don't see that called very often. That's just a mental mistake. That shows that the girls are nervous right now and need to calm down. They shouldn't be making mental mistakes like this.
As another substitution's made, as it's number 12, Gabby Burns, who enters the game for Liberty North. Dylan Fancher with it. Fancher over to Talia Emerson. Talia drives inside, shot goes up, bounces a few times. She gets her own rebound. Gets it out to Gabby Burns. Gabby Burns out to, now it's out to Fancher. Fancher with it. Long pass over to Gabby Burns. Inside, makes a few people miss, just throws it up, and it's rebounded by St. Joe Central. Newman gets it out. Shot on three. No. Rebounded by St. Joe Central. Drive inside, pull up. Planks off, as they're going to say double or an overhand there. A foul was called, as it will send number 22, Sydney Whitlaufer, to the line for St. Joe Central. Her first free throw on the way. Makes it. Tie game at 4.
Yeah, these free throws can be very crucial in games like this, especially the low-scoring ones. You know, as the free throws mean a lot to get you points, and you need to make them.
Second one made. St. Joe Central has the lead, 5-4. Fancher with it. Fancher drives inside, just sends a weird shot up, and it's nowhere close as St. Joe Central has it again. Desperation three on the way, clanks off as we'll go to the second quarter with the score, Liberty North 4, St. Joe Central 5. Zach, what are your thoughts here in the first quarter?
St. Joe Central is just making mental mistakes, along with Liberty North High School. We've seen a lot of mental errors being made with the travel and 5-second violations. You know, these girls need to relax. I feel like they're nervous playing in front of the crowd tonight, you know, as this is their last conference game of the year. And, you know, I just think that they need to calm down and start making some big shots. Let's just give a quick shout out to Michael McLeod, his 42nd birthday, as he announced before in outdoor sports, and is also a coach for track and field and cross country, as he does a lot for our school and is also a security guard. So happy birthday to him.
Well said. I think that's your dad, isn't it?
That is my dad. I just, you know, want to give
Somebody
him a quick
wants
shout.
money.
Yeah, yeah. You can see him right there next to the lady in the referee uniform. He's on the left.
It's Miss Lester.
Yeah, that's Miss Lester. She's a science teacher at South Valley Middle School, which is a feeder school to Liberty North, and she is a very nice teacher.
One of the two feeder schools to
Yeah,
Liberty
we
North.
have 2 feeder schools to Liberty North.
We're getting ready to start the second quarter here as Liberty North will seemingly be going this time Mia Emerson, Wolke Jackson, as it doesn't matter. Here comes St. Joe Central with the ball. It's Newman. Whitlaufer passes over back to Newman. Newman, wild pass inside, stolen away by Spanhauer. Good defense there by Liberty North as here comes Jamie Jackson. Jackson over to Emerson. Emerson down low to Wolke. Wolke throws it right back to St. Joe Central, but it doesn't matter. It was out of bounds anyway. Newman with the basketball now. Taking her time as there's no rush right now. They have a 1-point lead. Passes it out. Very good ball movement here by St. Joe Central. They're still trying to get Liberty North caught out of the zone. Almost did there, however, Jamie Jackson was quick to react. Shot goes up and it hits the bar and is missed. Wide open, Newman for three. Clanks off. Rebounded by St. Joe Central, however. Newman with it again.
The shots are still not landing.
As Brock Baldridge would say, there's a lid on the basket. Central still has the basketball. Getting around. Newman yet again. Sits there, has a girl there, passes it out, gets it back out to Newman. Newman out yet again as they're just hovering around. Newman for three yet again. That one's in and out. Here comes Jamie Jackson. Jamie with it. Shot goes up, and she makes it. Liberty North retakes the lead, 6-5. Timeout is called on the floor. Good rally there by Liberty North. However, poor shot selection by St. Joe Central.
Yeah, definitely. I really am excited to see if this game is a back-and-forth game like it has been so far this first half. You know, both teams taking the lead at different times, so let's see if they can keep that up. And we're still pretty early in the second half, you know. We still got 6:05 left in the second quarter, so let's see how it turns out.
Central will have the ball to start after this timeout. Newman with the basketball yet again for St. Joe Central. Passes it out. Getting around, still trying to hover around the perimeters. We see Coach Perry there, just nonchalantly relaxing as Liberty North steals basketball. Here comes Jamie Jackson. Jamie Jackson drives up and gets it. 8-5 Liberty North High School.
Yeah, Brock, this is still a one-possession game. It could be anybody's game at any second.
St. Joe Central with the basketball, trying to respond now, down by 3. Newman with it. Newman drives inside, passes, recovered.
Wow.
As they're going to say, jump ball. Liberty North basketball. As there's some confusion going on here on the court. So there's Tyson Cathy walking up the stairs.
Yeah, he's going to be a big player in tomorrow night's game, so make sure you guys tune into that too, as we will see the same two teams, but the boys' version. It'll be a very interesting game.
Senior night tomorrow night.
Yeah, very exciting, you know.
Jamie Jackson has it, passes it out to Kyla Wolke. Or, my bad, that's Spanhauer. Back over to Jackson, back over to Spanhauer. Spanhauer for 3. Spanhauer's feeling it. 3-pointer on the way. 11-5 Liberty North High School, and Liberty North has now opened the floodgates. As here comes St. Joe Central now. Inside, stolen away.
Yeah,
Liberty North is locked in now.
Yeah, they're on a roll. Let's see if they can keep it going. If they score here, that will, I bet you St. Joe Central will call a timeout and try and get the girls to calm down.
We're going to say a travel against Liberty North High School and Jenna Johnson.
Yeah, Jenna Johnson is one of the two very tall Liberty North players. You know, she's a very good player on defense, so be sure to watch her tonight.
So you see Talia Emerson on the bench there, along with Dylan Fancher. And very relaxed assistant coaches, not uptight at all. Shot goes up, it's swatted. Shot goes up by Central Central. Clanks off. Foul, and they're going to say it's out of bounds and Liberty North ball. So St. Joe Central is struggling to score points down here in the stretch. Jamie Jackson with it. Jackson over to Johnson. Back to Jackson. Over to Wolke. Wolke fakes a shot over to Emerson. Emerson for three. Clanks off the front iron. Rebound by Emerson. Her shot clanks off. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's shot goes in! 13-5 Liberty North High School as Jenna Johnson has her first points of the game. As Duncan has it. Duncan over to the top of the key. Back to Duncan. Duncan shot goes up and she is fouled. As she'll be shooting free throws here. She's getting ready for her free throw, first free throw. Try and score. And that one's in. 13-6. Liberty North leads.
Yeah, let's take a look at the last Liberty North possession as we see the rebound, pass out, and then the score. Very well executed. Not really sure that's how they were expecting it to go, but, you know, they'll take any points they can right now as this is a very low-scoring game.
Nobody expected the ball to take the bounce it did against Kearney last year when Devin Fregola hit the game-winning shot. This is her second one. It's still 13-6, Liberty North leading. Jackson has it over to Talia. Talia with a no-look pass, it seemed like. Jackson now has it for three. Clanks off. Here comes Duncan and the St. Joe Central Indians. Passes it out. Driving inside, shot, threw it straight at the backboard. Rebounded by Liberty North High School. And Jamie Jackson will take it up as she scoots right by that defender. Perry with it. Perry drives inside, gets back over to Wolke for three. Wolke misses it as a foul is called there. Central inbound. Newman has it.
One thing that I am noticing, Brock, is that none of the timeouts have really been used. St. Joe has called the only timeout so far tonight. So it's really interesting to see that the coaches are letting the game play out.
Newman with it. Newman passes it over. Drive inside. Shot goes up. Goes off, and it's rebounded by Jamie Jackson, and here come the Eagles.
Man, you've been saying her name a lot tonight. She's having a great game so far.
Foul called, and it's a charge against Jamie Jackson.
And as soon as I say that, I should have kept my foot in my mouth.
Just maybe don't jinx us next time, Luke.
All right.
The inbounder is number 22, Sydney Wetlaufer. In to Newman. Newman has it and is met by Dylan Fancher. The ferociousness of Dylan Fancher. To Duncan. Passes it over, continuing the passing. Wetlaufer. Wetlaufer drives inside. Shot goes up. That one's in. 13-8. Liberty North leads.
I think that's the first shot that St. Joe has made in this second quarter. You know, they had the free throw earlier, but that was the first shot that they made.
Tamia now has it. To Spanhauer. Spanhauer to Perry for three. Perry gets the three! Liberty North's doubled up St. Joe Central 16-8. And what a job there by the daughter of the coach. A perfect three as it was nothing but net. And let's see it again. Bang! Liberty North's lead is 16-8 right now. St. Joe Central with it. Duncan has it. Driving down. Duncan almost loses the pass there. It's not a replay, folks. I'm sorry for that still being on the screen. Wide open, Wetlaufer for three. Clanks off. Rebounded by Talia Emerson. Dylan Fancher with it.
She has not had any points tonight, so let's see if she can change that right here on this possession.
Under a minute remaining in the second quarter. Fancher with it. Fancher Over to Spanhauer. Spanhauer over to Perry, who had a big three, the last position. To Talia Emerson. Talia drives inside. Foul called, as it'll be traveling, or as it'll be a timeout. Liberty North High School.
I was really confused there for a moment. I was like, what foul? Like, I didn't see anything, and then I realized it was a timeout.
As Talia's on the bench now, as they're going to go over strategy. What would you be telling your girls right now, Klug?
Keep it rolling. You know, they're expanding the lead little by little, and that's what I think they need to keep doing. You know, as we see, this is not a high-scoring game. They don't need to score a lot of points. They just need to keep St. Joe Central where they are at right now and keep scoring little by little, increasing that lead.
Well said. 16-8 our score is. We're going to see a lovely shot of the baseline there. Oh, now of our lovely cheerleaders here at Liberty North High School. Yay, flippy things. Yay, pom-poms and flippy things. As we're getting ready to come out of the timeout, Liberty North will have the ball. As Coach Perry will go with a smaller lineup out there against St. Joe.
Yeah, they're taking most of their tall players out as it looks like Liberty North is getting ready to shoot with those 5 girls being out on the court right now. Those are basically their main scorers, so besides Jamie Jackson, and she's getting a little break right now. So let's see if they can increase their lead right here.
Talia Emerson passes it out. It's now to Spanhauer. Spanhauer inside to Talia. Shot goes in. 18-8. Liberty North leads St. Joe Central.
Yeah, let's see if St. Joe can put some points up as we are closing in on the first half.
Drive inside, stopped at the three-point line. Pass in, wide open Newman for 3. Clanks off as we see Talia Emerson's two-pointer right there. Is a rugby scrub for the ball currently. Jump ball. It'll be St. Joe Central basketball with 17.7 seconds remaining. Duncan to inbound for St. Joe Central. So that's to Wettlaufer. Wettlaufer drives inside, gets blocked. Here comes Liberty North. Talia drives inside, layup is good. 28. Liberty North leads 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shot goes up, but it's blocked by Talia Anderson.
Wow.
At the buzzer, Talia Emerson blocks it.
What a way to end the half for the Eagles. That was a great way. You know, let's see if this momentum continues as we head into the second half.
As we're going to give you a look at this block here shortly. What a job by Liberty North, however, getting the lead. They're maintaining it. It's 20-8 going here at halftime. It's good right now to be an Eagle.
Yeah, I just remember 5 minutes ago, it was a one-point game, and they've really expanded this lead to over, 12 points. That's really incredible. You know, let's see if Liberty North can keep expanding on the lead, or, you know, St. Joe is very good at coming back in games, so let's see if they can. I feel like they're a second-half team, so let's see if they can turn it up.
As this is Talia Emerson's layup, which she just blew right by everyone with ease. It would then quickly be followed up with a block as Liberty North leads 20-8 here, and we'll get back with you here at halftime here shortly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Here as Liberty North gets ready to face off against St. Joe Central here in the start of the second half. It's been a very good game. 28 the score currently. Here in the field houses, let's see. Here, steal here by Rachel Spanhauer. And then the shot here by Mia Emerson. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties currently. Everything seemed to quit here in our broadcasting position.
Lost our monitor.
Lost our monitor. We lost quite a bit of things. Klug was trying to work on it. That's why he wasn't talking.
Yeah, I'm here, guys.
But yes, they were great highlights. Thank you, Jeff, for doing this. I think there's a coach talking currently. That's what's supposed to be on the screen. As can't currently tell what's going on. I'm sorry. Our monitor has died here in the studio. As apparently several things are going wrong here in the studio. So we've lost one of our cameras. And oh, the monitor's back up here. Thank you, Jeff. You're a wonderful person. Central has the ball. It's 23-8 currently. It's chaos. All this is chaos. It's what happens when you don't know who your crew is until 15 minutes before the game starts. Central still has it. Drive down and it scores.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to our normal announcer, Brent O'Leary. You know, he's a great guy.
I asked him where he is, and I haven't gotten a response back. Don't know where Hammer Trinidad is either. So that's great. Mia Emerson with it. Drives up, shot goes up, misses. Central with the rebound. Central's Newman drives in. Passes out. Way long pass, and it's easily stolen there by Jamie Jackson. Here come the Eagles. They have a 2-on-2 advantage, now 2-on-3. Pass down low. Shot goes up, and it goes in. Liberty North now leads 25-10. Newman with it. Hopefully no relation to Randy Newman, the great singer of such great songs as You've Got a Friend in Me.
You got a friend.
Yes, that song. Congratulations, Klug. You actually remember a song from a movie that was made in the 90s.
That was made in the 90s?
Yes.
Wow, Rock. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Makes me feel old.
You weren't born in the 90s. I was. Jamie Jackson with it. Passes it over to Wolke. Wolke, Spanhauer, back over to Wolke. Wolke drives in, met with a double team out to Jackson. Jackson crocks course to Emerson for three. Clanks off, rebound, St. Joe Central.
Man, Brock, it seems very interesting to me as how many threes are being shot tonight, as we haven't seen
Desmond Duncan scores.
Yeah, we've only seen 2 3-pointers land tonight, you know, as they're shooting a lot of them. I would keep the ball in the paint if I were the two teams playing right now, as the 3-point line has not been very lucky to me tonight.
As the ball's on the ground, that was just a clothesline. Passes over to Jackson. Jackson over to Emerson. Emerson pushes a shot up and makes it 27-12.
That was the most interesting possession I have ever seen in my entire life. What happened right there?
At least 3 people were trucked. I think a dog ran on the court, and pigs now fly. Pretty sure that's all that happened in the space there of that possession. That was very eventful. I don't know where the defense was there at the beginning. St. Joe Central with the basketball currently. Duncan with it, passes it out. Passes it out to Newman. Newman had a shot there, didn't take it. Out to wide open Duncan. Duncan doesn't take the shot. Step fake. Out to another one. There were several shots wide open there for St. Joe Central to take, but they have not taken them.
For as low scoring as the first half was, we've seen very, very quick scores so far the second half.
There's been an explosion as that pass almost hits a coach. Duncan with it again. Passes it down. So we have camera 2 back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Jeff, for that. However, now we don't have replay because Jeff is gone. Newman with it. Over to Duncan. Duncan loses the ball. And we lost camera 2 again. This is rugby scrum for the ball. We have camera 2 back. I don't know what's going on anymore. St. Joe Central will maintain possession of the basketball right now. Score is 27-12 as everybody's laughing in the studio.
You know, Brock, you were a very interesting person, but this just shows how much us students at Liberty North get into these games. You know, we always get very, very excited when the girls or boys play. You know, in every sport, it's just our eagle pride here at Liberty North.
That is why I'm a student section leader. St. Joe Central still with the ball. Newman has it. Good ball movement still by St. Joe Central. So we haven't had a shot in about a minute. This is bordering on Ray-Pec levels of ball movement and no shots.
Yeah, we've seen Ray-Pec play a couple times this year as they pass the ball a lot.
They once held the ball for 3 minutes without taking a shot. Finally it ends and Liberty North has the basketball. Rebound there by Jenna Johnson. Dylan Fancher with it! Look at her! Back over to Jenna Johnson. Down low to Mia Emerson, wide open! That's good! 29-12, Liberty North High School. St. Joe Central will now come back with the ball. It's Newman. Seems like she hasn't been out of the game at all. How many times I've said her name? Duncan. Pass it over. Back over to... Oh, and a foul's called. As Bachman was the one with the ball there. It'll remain St. Joe Central basketball. As Duncan has to tie her shoe, that's very important. Because, you know, you don't want to fall on the court.
That's very true, Brock.
Does it hurt, Klug, when you fall on the court?
You know, I used to play basketball when I was younger, and my mom said I would never leave the ground. She said I would always fall, so I'm a very experienced faller when it comes to basketball, and it's not fun.
Newman with the basketball. That was riveting. Just riveting there, Klug.
Yeah, that's why I'm a football and baseball player.
Is that the only reason? Newman with it again. Passes it over. Back over to Newman. Over to Duncan. Duncan down low. Passes it out to Wetlaufer. Wetlaufer misses. Out of bounds. Still St. Joe Central basketball. Duncan inbounds it. This time she doesn't have to tie her shoe. Gets it over to Wetlaufer. Tries to get a screen there. It doesn't work. Shot goes up. And it goes in. 29-14, Liberty North leads. Yeah, she celebrates there. Puts her arms up for the crowd. Gabby Burns with it. Passes it over to... Whoa, quick shot there by Dylan Fancher. Oh, she misses. Oh, that's rebounded, however. Dylan Fancher with it again.
Wow, that ball really ricocheted a long ways.
As that one...
That was an interesting pass right there.
There's a great pass there to Bryce. Look at Bryce there.
It didn't seem like the team was on the same page right there.
Bryce should have gotten the ball and ran on the court and tried to score. Duncan with the ball. Almost loses it. Can't shake Dylan Fancher. Passes it out to Newman. Newman. Number 23 over to Newman again. Shot on the way. Got the three-pointer. 29-17, St. Joe Central. Newman has a three now in the game.
Well, the threes are starting to land, Brock, aren't they?
Is this Oprah? Does everybody get a three? Does everybody get it? You get a three, you get a three. As a timeout is called. With 1:08 remaining in the third quarter.
Man, this third quarter has flown by, wouldn't you say, Brock?
Well, it helps when one team's been holding the ball for a total combined of like 4 hours, it seems like. But, you know.
We just want to give a quick shout out to Hawthorne Bank. North Nation Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Hawthorne Bank, serving communities all over the Northland and in Liberty at 5 Victory Lane. North Nation Sports Game of the Week is produced in part by Niles Media Group, supporting educational broadcasting excellence in our community. Parents, the PTA at Liberty North is Eagle Club. Get involved with your kids' education today at North Nation with Eagle Club. Except you, Mom. Just kidding.
My mom's part of Eagle Club. It's
Really?
really annoying because she keeps throwing T-shirts at me.
Well, it's always fun to get Liberty North T-shirts.
So, getting ready to come out of a timeout here.
You know, Brock.
It seems Tamia Emerson's leading the team with 8 points currently. Way to go, Tamia. Represent that senior class, you know. We're almost out of here.
Yeah, Brock, you are a senior, and
Thank God.
do you have any plans for after college?
Yeah, work.
Wow.
Johnson drives in. Johnson's shot goes up and in as we've broken 30 points now. 31-17. So we're under a minute here in the third quarter. My director just gave me a shocked face. I think he just realized that everything's working. Newman passes it out to Wettlaufer. Wettlaufer with it. Passes it over to Duncan. Duncan getting a screen. Almost loses the ball. Gets it out. Shot on the way for three. Clanks off. As Gabby Burns gets thrown to the ground, but it's still St. Joe Central basketball. As let's get a replay of Jenna Johnson as it's just her making the shot. Nice job, director. He's doing a great job today. He's making sure that we aren't going insane. Rebounded by Tamia Emerson. There's a foul on the play. It's going to be a jump ball. But it'll be Liberty North ball this time. 31-17 our score. 26 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Kyla Wilkie in to inbound it.
Yeah, we saw her play a lot of the first half and definitely part of the second half. You know, she didn't play that much Friday night, so we're definitely seeing her play a lot more tonight.
She inbounds it to the ferocious Dylan Fancher. Kyla Wilkie with it. Over to Jenna Johnson. To Dylan Fancher. Look at Dylan Fancher go. Nice pass up. Shot goes up and in. Talia Emerson with it. 33-17.
That's a pass to the assist right there. Dylan Fancher would definitely be at a C+ rating at 2K right now.
Well, I mean, obviously his shot misses there for Central Central. See Kyla Wilkie's pass here. Oh, just beautiful. As we'll go to the fourth quarter now with the score. Liberty North 33, St. Joe Central 17.
Yeah, we saw a lot more points scored in that third quarter than we had the entire game. You know, that was a much better play by both teams. The shots started to fall, and that's what I think the main difference in the game right now is. Liberty North was making those shots towards the end of the second quarter, but St. Joe didn't start making the shots until the start of the third. But now it seems like both teams have kind of found their rhythm, calmed down. So this will be an exciting fourth quarter. St. Joe is down by 16, but I would never count them out of the game, would you, Brock?
No, I would not either. As Brock Baldridge would say, the lid is now off the basket. Shots are finally starting to fall.
Yeah.
That's
a good quote right there.
It is. He was a great guy. I miss him.
Mm-hmm.
Brock, please come back.
Yeah, he was a senior last year, and one of the announcers here.
Please come back. I miss you. I miss you a lot. We should call baseball again. I need you. I can't call baseball with Brent. Cheerleaders exit the court. And we're getting ready to start up the fourth quarter here at Liberty North High School.
My favorite quarter.
The final one? Talia Emerson now. Ooh, well, it's gone now. It's oh, there it is again. Talia Emerson, 6 points tonight, 0 fouls. Number 21, the younger sister, Tamia. As quickly, Jenna Johnson scores of a Talia Emerson assist.
Wow.
Liberty North now leads 35-17. We were focused on trying to give you these stats, and Liberty North quickly scores.
Seems like Liberty North is playing with a lot more intensity right now, as they seem very focused at the moment.
As a three goes up by Newman, she clanks it. See the great lightning-fast ability there at Liberty North to score. So we just started the fourth quarter. That shot rims out, and it's rebounded by Liberty North. Talia Emerson yet again. Here comes Jamie Jackson. Jamie Jackson gets around, can't get past. She's now double covered. She gets past it. Triple coverage. She gets completely ran over. It's a truck. It's a truck. And now there's a rugby scramble for the ball. Who has the ball? The floor has the ball, as always. But it'll be St. Joe Central's.
Yeah, we just saw St. Joe Central play with a lot more aggressive defense right there, and that's what they're going to need to do if they want to get back into this game.
Newman with the ball yet again. Said her name a lot. Does she ever get a break? I don't think she does.
She's been in the entire game. I haven't seen her take a break all game.
She must be a cross-country runner. Shot goes up, and that one misses. That was a pass, and that one's good. Scored there by number 30, Olivia Duke. Jackson with the ball. Gets it down to Wall. Gets it down. Drive, as we're going to see this here as a foul's called. Was a shot, but Duke was right there to put it right back up for the Indians.
Yeah, that's a great rebound by Duke, and for her to put it up is really good.
As they're in a line, they're playing line dancing. If it's knocked away and out of bounds yet again, it will remain Liberty North basketball. No, they're going to say St. Joe Central basketball now.
Wow.
Here comes Newman again. Pass it out to Bachman. Bachman gets it out over to Newman. Newman driving around. Gets over to Bachman again. Bachman shot. Clinks in and out. Rebounded by Talia Emerson. And a foul's called as we have another person on the ground. As that's number 21, Caitlin Davidson, that went on the ground there. It'll be Liberty North basketball. Jamie Johnson directing traffic. Press coverage here by St. Joe Central. They are not press Virginia. We're going to see a replay here of the basket and the rebound there by Talia Emerson. Tamia Emerson has it as another foul is called. As Liberty North will have to inbound it again. It's crunch time. St. Joe Central starting to foul. Jenna Johnson gets down low, and it's out of bounds. St. Joe Central basketball.
Yeah, the margin has stayed the same most of this fourth quarter so far, as it is still a 16-point difference.
Here comes Newman with the ball. Drive inside over to Duncan. Duncan with it. Pass it out to Bachman. Bachman drive. Shot goes up. Clanks off the front iron. Rebounded by Jamie Jackson. Oh! And she just throws the ball at basically into the crowd. It bounces off the mezzanine, however, because she was surrounded by Indians right there. Timeout is called as it's 35-19, 5:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The final frame of the game. We're going to show you this replay here of Talia Emerson getting the ball, and then Caitlin Davidson falling because Talia's too strong for her.
Yeah, that was an aggressive, I don't know what you would call that, a rip?
Hair whip,
right
maybe?
there?
Hair whip?
Yeah, definitely.
She definitely got a lot of it.
We just want to thank Niles Media Group. North Nation Sports Game of the Week is produced in part by Niles Media Group, supporting educational broadcast excellence in our community.
As we're getting ready to start up again, as I think that is, it's passed in. Jenna Johnson with it. Gets it out, and it's stolen by Bachman. Bachman has it. St. Joe Central with it. Bachman over to Newman. Newman over to Duncan. Duncan's shot goes up, and it's in. 35-21. No. Yes. Yes. Nothing on the scoreboard. I don't know if it counted or not.
It did not count.
Nope. There was going to count as it's stolen away again. However, they're going to say it was a foul there. We see right here, they probably called her for traveling. Liberty North will regain the ball, or remain the ball again. As it goes in and out yet again. 5:35 remaining. St. Joe Central basketball now. St. Joe is only down by 14. Inbound finally. Oh, the ball's on the ground. It's recovered by the Eagles. If it was a fumble, they would take possession over there. It's going to be Liberty North ball. Tamia Emerson to inbound. Gets it over to Jamie Jackson. Jackson jukes the defender out, gets over to Tamia, and it's stolen away out of bounds. As it'll remain Liberty North basketball, however, they move up about 3 yards. Jamie Jackson with it after someone falls to help her. Jenna Johnson with it. The JJs get it to each other. Oh, there's a fumble! Jenna Johnson recovers it.
I like the JJs. Let's keep calling them that. That's a fun nickname. Yeah.
JJ. Get confusing probably for people at home.
Probably.
Number 22, Wetlaufer gets it in to Newman. Over to Duncan. Duncan gets it over. Gets back over to Newman. Newman to Duncan. Duncan over to Wetlaufer. Wetlaufer shoots a three. Makes it. 35-22, St. Joe Central. Timeout, St. Joe Central.
Let's see if St. Joe Central can make a run in the closing minutes of this game, as we only have 4:52 left in this fourth quarter, as they are still down by 13, but anything is possible.
Here's this three here by Wetlaufer, as that one was wet. Splash. Nothing but net there.
North Nation Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Hawthorne Bank, serving communities all over the Northland and in Liberty at 5 Victory Lane. North Nation Sports Game of the Week is produced in part by Niles Media Group, supporting educational broadcast excellence in our community.
35-22 is our score here. 4:52 remaining in the final frame of this game. The ref is showing that he is number one.
I don't think that's what that means right there.
Well, looked like he was saying, I'm number one, look at me, I'm the number one ref.
I guess that's one way
You
to put it.
should pay me more. Misha does not pay me enough. Jamie Jackson inbound it. As still some confusion going on here. We're good. Here we go. Jamie Jackson looking to pass it in. Running around the baseline. Fakes the girl out. Gets it over to Wilkie. Wilkie over to Emerson off a slap, basically. Perry down low. Over and in. Spanhauer.
Wow.
37-22. Liberty North leads. 15-point ball game. Drive inside, shot goes up. Oh, it clanks off, and Tamia Emerson with the rebound. Gets over to Jackson. Jackson heaves it down court. Wide open, Spanhauer in again. As we see that on the replay, it was basically the same play, ladies and gentlemen. Liberty North continues to pour it on now. Bachman has it. Bachman over to Duncan. Duncan for three. Got it. Timeout yet again. 39-25. And ladies and gentlemen, if you were sleeping on this game in about the third quarter part and early in this fourth quarter, you're awake now. Look at this three by Duncan.
Yeah, the shots are landing now. One after another. Points are just climbing higher and higher.
As now it's Spanhauer who leads the team in points for Liberty North High School, overtaking Emerson. Leading St. Joe Central is number 31, Desmond Duncan, and number 32, Newman, both with 6 points. So it's a team effort by all its squads here. So it'll be Liberty North basketball.
As let's take a look at this Liberty North coaching staff as they remain calm and collected throughout this game like they have the entire time.
Central's coach was yelling at them earlier. It's probably because they hadn't set the play right or something. Just normal. Ball is still in play by Liberty North. Perry has it. Gets over to Jackson. Jackson. Emerson. Emerson was confused there as their St. Joe Central's coach. He's probably just as confused as we are as why everybody was stopping in the middle of the play there. As it'll be Liberty North basketball. St. Joe Central going to try and stop them from getting it in. Duncan steals it. Layup is good. 39-27. 3:40 remaining. Jackson with it.
Yeah, we see St. Joe starting that press coverage. Let's see how Liberty North reacts to
Here's that steal by Duncan. As we were showing you this, there was a foul committed by St. Joe Central that will send Jamie Jackson to the line to shoot free throws. First one's good. Jamie Jackson getting ready to shoot her second free throw of the game.
Yeah, she's one of the up-and-coming stars here at Liberty North as she has played varsity since her freshman year.
Makes the second one. 41-27, Liberty North leads. Newman with it. Sitting, gets it over to Duncan. Duncan back to Davidson. Davidson drives inside. Woof. So that'll remain Central basketball as it was knocked away by Liberty North. Duncan looking to get it in. She does. It's Newman, the girl who never sleeps. Davidson out. Drive inside, knocked away, Liberty North has it. Jamie Jackson with it. Jackson over to Emerson. Emerson to no one. It's on the ground. Perry falls on it. Emma Perry falls on the ball.
As we just saw,
Nice steal there by Jamie Jackson there. And then jukes out Davidson.
you know what I like about this game is we just saw great sportsmanship. Is we just saw all the girls helping each other up right there. You know, I love to see clean games, especially when the teams are being very kind to each other.
To Mia Emerson with it. She gets fouled. And that'll send her to the line. Shoot some free throws. As a platoon swap here for St. Joe Central. Misses it, however, it's rebounded by Liberty North. Spanhauer. Spanhauer still has it. Has it stolen away, and she's thrown by Duncan. Jump ball, St. Joe Central ball. Newman with it. Newman gets it over to Moody. Moody has it again, shoots a three. That one's good by Wettlaufer. She's wet yet again from the three-point line. 41-30, Liberty North lead. Jamie Jackson has his. We're going to get a replay on this three here by Wettlaufer, as that had nothing but net. Liberty North has it, inbounding in, and shot goes in. It's Rachel Spanhauer yet again. when we weren't looking. She's underneath yet again to score the baskets. Central Central has it, another three! By who else but Wettlaufer? 43-33, 10-point game, 2:17 remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, wake up if you're falling asleep. This game's amazing. I love sports. Oh, Klugs, we're going to see this replay here of Spanhauer going underneath the would-be block there by Davidson and scoring. How about this game, man?
Man, this is exciting. We got a 10-point game on our hands right now. You know, 2:17 left, very doable. I think St. Joe Central could make a run, and let's see if they can come back and make this a very interesting game and see if we can send it into overtime.
If you're Coach Perry, what are you telling your girls?
You know, they had a big lead, and they were continuing to make shots. You know, as they kept passing the ball down to Spanhauer. I think we just need to keep doing that. You know, nothing's changed. We still have a 10-point lead. They were up by 16, but it's still 10. That's still a fairly good deficit to have. So I say just calm down and do what you were doing. You know, if I were them, I would feel like we can beat this team. You know, and not to lose it right now. You know, they've played pretty good the entire game, and just keep it up.
Pass it in, it's Jenna Johnson over to Tamia Emerson. Emerson with it. Way down low, saved! Stolen, however, by Central Central. Oh, it's stolen back by Liberty North to Tamia Emerson. She gets put into Phil Nelson and fouled. As she'll be shooting free throws yet again, as the assistant coach isn't happy. Coach Perry's just calm. She's basically Greg Popovich, just sitting there on the sideline, not making any emotions about it. She doesn't seem that affected. Tamia Emerson getting ready to shoot her first free throw. Missed her first one. Makes it. 44-33, 11-point lead for Liberty North High School. Second one on the way. Makes that one. 45-33. Newman with it. Gets it out and over to Newman yet again after a pass from Duncan. Duncan passes it. Drive inside. Stolen! Liberty North has it. Jackson with it. Jackson driving around. Gets it over. It's Dylan Fincher with the ball.
Yeah, we just saw Dylan Fincher with a very, very aggressive pick right there. Almost as if she was throwing a shoulder.
She's ferocious. Look at her. She's a ravenous Wolverine. She'll tear your face off. Look at how scary she is. Tamia Emerson now has 10 points in the game. Central Central is led by number 22, Wettlaufer, with 15 points. About 9 of those from three-pointers. Jackson almost has it stolen away, as that one is stolen away, but recovered by Perry. Perry gets fouled. People are all over the court. Somebody should get a towel and wipe up all the sweat so no one falls. Dylan Fincher's going to inbound it. Look at her. She's focused, she's cool, she's calm, she's collected, and she throws it behind Jamie Jackson. Jamie Jackson with it. As she's fouled. As the ball's just going to roll towards the student section. As Jamie Jackson's going to shoot free throws with a 12-point lead with 1:25 remaining. Central still trying to get all their players in. Jamie Jackson now has the ball, getting ready to shoot her first free throw. Makes it. (46-33). Makes her second one. 47-33, Liberty North leads. 14-point lead, a minute 20 remaining. Davidson with it. Davidson drives inside, shot goes up, and she made it! And she's fouled on the play. So the old school and one opportunity here for St. Joe Central.
You know, I feel like besides three-pointers, that's the most exciting way to end a possession. You know, it's always fun to watch.
She'll be shooting her first free throw of the game. On the way, three-point opportunity is completed. 47-36. Jenna Johnson is surrounded and is fouled. And boy, her face is red.
Yeah, that just shows the effort that these girls put into this game as they work very, very hard. And they have worked hard all season and over the off-season to have a good season of basketball. You know, all these girls love to play the sport and really, really work hard at it.
She's going to go talk because, you know, Dylan Fancher's an amazing person and everybody wants to talk to her. So my bet it's Emma Perry who'll be going to the line to shoot some free throws. Never mind, she's leaving now. I am thoroughly confused, as it will be Jenna Johnson shooting free throws. They're confused by headbands, I guess. Her first free throw is good. 12-point lead yet again for Liberty North High School. Second free throw, clanks off. And now Perry will be shooting free throws. I am thoroughly confused about the rules of basketball now. Perry's first shot misses. It's a minute 11, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be some strange things happening, I guess. And she makes that one. And now Liberty North will have the ball, as it'll be the ferocious Wolverine, Dylan Fancher. Look at her. She's ready to tear someone's head off. Gets it over to Jamie Jackson. Jamie Jackson dribbles up. It's Dylan Fancher with the ball. Look at her. She goes. Pass it over to Mia Emerson. Over to Jenna Johnson. Over to Jamie Jackson. As a foul is called, send Jamie Jackson to the line to shoot some free throws. As all the Eagles clear out, except Dylan Fancher, I'm pretty sure wanted to go bite someone. She's ferocious. Jamie Jackson's first free throw makes it. Platoon swap for St. Joe Central. As something happened. Oh, they're congratulating Mia on the sideline. Jamie's next free throw, got it. 51-36, Liberty North leads. So what was a 5-4 game in the first quarter has exploded to a 51-36 game here in the final frame. So under a minute remaining. Duncan with the ball. Drives inside. Gets swatted! She got swatted by Jenna Johnson! That's some grown person stuff here, boys! Get out of here with that! Shot goes up, and that one was a foul. We're going to see this grown woman block here by Jenna Johnson again. Look at it! Swats it! If that wall wasn't there, it'd be rolling to Liberty High School. Free throws getting ready to be shot here by St. Joe Central. First one misses. As lots of switching going on, as number 24, Bree Wagner, has come into the game for Liberty North.
Yeah, Liberty North starting to put in some of their backups and some of the players off the bench that don't get to play as much in these varsity games. So it's always exciting to see some of those players that you don't necessarily see all the time play come in and get their shots.
31 points now for St. Joe Central. Jamie Jackson lobs it. It's stolen by Duncan as she gets basically tackled from behind there. Well, it wasn't basically. She did get tackled from behind there. As St. Joe Central will maintain possession of the basketball. Duncan inbound it. Quickly gets over to Wetlaufer. Wetlaufer drives over to Newman. Newman gets it over for three. Clanks off. Rebound by St. Joe Central, and she's fouled. 27.4 remaining. As that'll send Caitlin Davidson to the line. She's a senior for St. Joe Central. That one rolls out. Second one on the way for Davidson. That one goes out, and it's Jamie Jackson with it, and she's surrounded by Indians. Gets it out to Wolke. Wolke maintains it, and it's fouled by Davidson. Nope, wait, my bad, jump ball. Pointing, lots of pointing going on. It's St. Joe Central basketball. 20 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Stolen away. Liberty North has it. And traveling called against Liberty North. St. Joe will maintain possession. 13.9 seconds remaining. Three. Misses. And jump ball. 9.3 seconds remaining. It is Liberty North basketball, however. As another Indian checks in for St. Joe Central. Inbounds into Dylan Fetcher. Look at Dylan Fetcher go. Flies past the defense. As that will do it. Stolen by Central. Game's over. And mercifully, the fourth quarter ends. Final score, Liberty North 51. St. Joe Central 37, and ladies and gentlemen, Liberty North wins. Liberty North wins. Liberty North Eagles win 51-37 over the St. Joe Central Indians. Klug, what a great game.
Yeah, it was really exciting. You know, we saw St. Joe Central come back with a run at the end, but it was just not enough. This Liberty North team pretty much had control from the very start of this game. You know, we saw a bunch of lead changes, but it felt like Liberty North stayed more calm and more collected, and the shots started to fall for them first. You know, we saw a lot of missed shots in the first half of the game, but during the second half, man, everybody was scoring pretty easily, and I feel like Liberty North was a more aggressive team and just played an overall better game than the St. Joe Central team. But you got to give it to St. Joe for not giving up. You know, they fought hard all the way to the end, especially in the fourth quarter. You know, making all the Liberty North fans hold their breath at the end. Closing that 16-point gap to a 10-point gap, but overall, Liberty North just played a great game. You know, there were a lot of highlights. We're watching some of them right here. What a game tonight!
It was a very good job, and the first quarter was not very eventful. If you had told me that the final score would have been 51-37 at the end, I would have called you crazy.
Yeah, that was a very, very high scoring last three quarters of the game. The first quarter was pretty low scoring. I felt like they were just making a lot of mental errors, but once both sides calmed down, it turned out to be a pretty good game.
Yeah, it was Liberty North was able to start running away with this one in the second quarter and even the third quarter, as they just never looked back after, as you see a nice job there on defense by Liberty North, and that's how that would end the game. Liberty North has won 51-37. I've been Brock Gorton.
And I'm Zach Klug. And make sure to tune in to tomorrow night's game as we see the men's version of this one.
Good night, everybody.